Yo, live direct in effect. 420 kids, Oklahoma City bound to D-Town. It's going down. Knowledge is key. Tiller is Dirty Mac, and what's happening? Yes, sir.
What it do, man? What it do?
Love and light, man. Hey, in tonight's episode, we got Migos rapper Takeoff shot and killed, as well as the full video leaked in Houston, Texas, man. Why y'all think all these rappers are getting killed? Is it coincidental, or is it people are at the wrong place at the wrong time? I straddle the fence on the issues. Tell me about it.
Man, it's a long live, bro. Long live. I don't know if we should hit them with that much information, like out the gate, for real. But I will say that live footage, bro, leave a lot of questions. Leave a lot of questions with a lot of people, like with, hey man, it's gonna have you looking at a lot of people sideways. Like, damn, bro. Is it because this don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about? But all week we've been discussing our origins, where we from. And with us discussing our origins and what we from, it's like, boom, we get a wake-up call to the reality of the state of mind that we in right now. And when you see this Takeoff, the real footage, bro, it's like, it reminds you back to the state that still we in. Like, it's great when we talk like, you know, we starting to know, but shit, it show you we still got a lot of work to do. We got a whole lot of work to do. Cause hey, bro, that shit is that shit sickening. The bro can be just standing there the whole time. Then all of a sudden, boom, he got one to the head, and then you got people who know people walking over this man's body, walking out like he ain't. Like, shit, fuck it. Fucking, you know, damn near. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, even if I didn't know a person and they land there dead, or they land there shot in the head, neck, wherever they say he got hit at, say he got hit twice. You would think of people would try to render aid or do something if you gave a fuck. You just walk over this person's body and just walk off and say, don't ask me shit. Hey, bro, this is deep. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know, a lot of times we look like we took 10 steps forward. You'll see shit like this make you, you know, at a second guess. That's why I don't be on the we shit like that, because, yeah, everybody that look like me is not like me. Everybody that look like y'all brothers is not like y'all brothers. Everybody who look different than y'all doesn't mean that y'all might not have similarities. I'm not saying in between the two, but it's right and it's wrong. And, you know, that's the problem. We want to be in the middle of all of that shit. Like, fuck that. I'm going to be wrong sometime, and I'm going to be right sometime. Whichever way, shit, I'm going to pick that side. You know, I ain't going to just be, you know, wrong or right. Fuck, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know, hey, bro, this should take off, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. We early in here.
Going into this Reddit next video article before we hear from Tiller Ish. Let's check out this video.
All this shit, don't ask me what that is. Maddie, come inside, Maddie.
First, we like to say shout out to the man's family, man. May he rest in love, rest in peace. He was a beloved African-American figure in the music industry. And rest in love. Shout outs to his family during these troublesome times. That's crazy.
Man. These situations, gotta be careful what you say, to make sure you don't pour salt into a wound. So I'm gonna stay away from some of some of the parenting, you know what I'm saying, type of, and it ain't really saying I'm his parent or nothing like that, but as far as in, you know, that other stuff, I'll let some other people say that. But yeah, that's sad, man. That's sad. I was seeing a couple of news clippings of it earlier where they were showing him earlier when he was taking a picture. Quavo on IG, you know, they just trying to be regular, just trying to do some normal shit, but in a life that they live, it's always somebody that don't want to let you just be. Seems like the young man was kind of humble from what I heard, you know what I'm saying? Even though it be, you know, people say certain things, but it seemed like he was from the outside looking in, very humble, very cool cat, laid back. I liked it. He was my favorite out of the three. It's just sad to see he got put down like that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely know it's over some bullshit. To answer your question, Dirty, is it wrong place, wrong time? Is it niggas getting set up? I think every situation varies. Every situation varies. And just man, to be an artist or to be just anybody in the entertainment business, do you see how when they die, it's always a question of foul play? I don't want that. Where as soon as I dropped it, it might be foul play. Somebody thinking it. And somebody gonna say it too. It might have been some foul play. You know somebody thinking it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I'm a pass that, man, because I'm just kind of, I'm kind of fucked up about that shit, man.
Yeah. Man, it's happening too often in the community, or just happening too often, period. The gun violence is at an all-time high. Rappers are getting killed at an all-time high. African Americans are getting killed at an all-time high, as well as, I guess, everybody else. But we seem to only see what's going on in our community, and then as well as the Jewish-owned media stations and things, they portray what narrative that they want you to see. We have to know that they're controlling the narrative. So with that being said, that's just a little insight on me. So we also have developing breaking news about the police investigation. Let's go into that video article. We're going to go right into there, man. And
okay, Chief, we're good.
Ready? All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Chief Fenner. The mayor's here today in support, as always, in our city, providing everything we need as resources. He's received a few calls, just as I did, and he wanted to stand, so he'll be here to make a statement later if he wants, or definitely here to answer questions. So let me speak to the human element first before we do anything. I spoke to this young man's mother just an hour ago. Flew in here from out of town. I want everybody to understand the pain, the suffering of a mother. Very tough. And I told her, as we stand with any victim of violence or any homicide victim, their family, we stand with them in this city, in this police department, and everybody that's standing behind me. I want to thank our homicide unit under the direction of Commander Spears for doing great work time and time again. I'm going to speak briefly, and I'm going to turn it over to the investigator, homicide investigator Arrington. After he speaks, I'm going to get Commander Garcia to come up and translate in Spanish, and he'll go over some of the investigative parts. But let me speak to this just right. We understand and we know it. This morning at about approximately 2:34 a.m., officers received a call of a shooting in progress. Officers arrived there shortly thereafter. The location is a downtown location, billiards bowling alley located at 1201 San Jacinto Street here in the downtown area. Once officers arrived, they came upon a male who was deceased. That male has been identified as Kirsnik Ball, better known as Takeoff. He's a member of the Migos rap group out of Atlanta. And I want to pause again because sometimes the hip-hop community gets a bad name. And I know, and evident from this city and people who I have a personal relationship, a lot of great people in our hip-hop community. And I respect them. But back to Takeoff. I got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston, and everyone spoke of what a great young man this is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist. And I'm calling up on everybody, our hip-hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves. It is so many talented individuals, men and women, in that community who, again, I love and I respect. And we all need to stand together and make sure nobody tears down that industry. And I'm calling to start here in Houston, here and possibly as early as next week. I want to meet with some of our artists and see how we can taper things down. Right now, I'm going to turn it over to the investigator, and we'll our commander translate, and the mayor is here for questions as well. But I want to pray for, ask that we all pray for his mother, his family, and all of his friends who are in deep pain and shock still right now. Thank you. Investigator, come on up.
Thank you again, Chief, and thank you all for coming here, and good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Michael Arrington. I'm a sergeant with the Houston Police Department's Homicide Division, and earlier this morning, as he said, our patrol officers received a call at approximately 2:34 a.m. of a shooting just occurred at the 810 billiard factory and, billiard and bowling alley. From there, we were notified that there was a single male who was shot and pronounced deceased on the scene on the 3rd level outside, just outside the front door. We were also informed that 2 other individuals had reported themselves by personal vehicle to local area hospitals on their own, both of them with non-life-threatening injuries, but a 23-year-old male and a 24-year-old female. Like I said, both of them are going to be okay, and we have spoken and gotten information from them to help us in this investigation. But the officers arriving on the scene, initial statements from employees working at the establishment notified us that there was an incident that occurred after the party had ended. There was a private party that was booked out for the event. And then after that ended, there was a large group of people who gathered at the front door area just outside of the building. And it led to an argument where the shooting took place from the disagreement. A lot of the people that were there fled the scene and did not stick around to give a statement. So we're asking them to either call us at the Homicide Division at 713-308-3600. Or if they would like to remain anonymous, they can call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. We're looking for any information at this time, any videos, any information. We do know that the media has received a lot of phone calls, text messages, Twitter, tweets, Vines, videos. We need all of y'all to send those to us so we can solve this case. We're looking for anything to help us.
Man.
First off, bro. First off, TMZ getting the information before the police do. Shit, TMZ posting this shit soon as it happens.
Hey, check.
Hey, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
I'm echoing, and I'm echoing. I'm on the computer now. Echoing though. I just want to make sure I'm good for y'all.
Yeah, you good,
yeah, man. Yeah, TMZ reporting this shit before the news. How the fuck do TMZ and the police telling you, hey man, we got to start policing ourselves? Like, we got to start policing ourselves. So at the end of the day, bro, it's getting to the point where we are the police. Like, what we do, we got to have the moral compass of ourselves. Like, shit, we got to develop some type of moral standards within ourselves, bro. I don't care how nobody look at it. A lot of people tiptoeing and don't want to say simple shit like, there was other people that was there. This was a private party. This wasn't just no bowling alley he went to. This was somebody they knew, private party. One of them people happened to be his uncle's like good friend, and it's not to pour salt. It's not the hurt or already hurt situation. It's the same thing as when you learn how to tie your shoes. If you tie your shoes right every morning, you don't have to keep tying them over and over and over again during the day. So we got to start learning from shit. If you don't put it out there exactly what it is, how things happen, and the fact that we don't know how to handle conflict. Like Takeoff in a video saying flat out, man, I'm not finna argue with you over no basketball. Shit, come on, let's go. This what he say right before you see a scuffle. Like they say he bumped a dude. The dude swung on him. He swung back in the dude. They start tussling. Gunshots pop right there. Takeoff get hit. This is stories from people that's there that's talking about. Not even the people that's there. It's a video out showing that shit. And you look at it and then you see people literally see all this shit happen. Everything happen. And they walk over him shit. Don't ask me shit. The only people you should I get it. I get it. Some people got stuff going on in this world where they can't be right there while something like that happens. You know what I'm saying? They got shit in life just going on with goddamn. I can't be here caught right here like this. Like, I get that shit. Shit happens. But at the end and beginning of the day, when do we get to the point where we can be on, where we can control shit ourselves? Like, hell yeah, they killing all over the world. But at least they organizing the shit. It ain't just no I'll just boom, out the spur of the moment, boom, somebody just get killed right here for no reason. Shit, it just had happened. At least motherfuckers, they planning it. Shit, I'm pissed at my mama, daddy, granddaddy, shit, kids, everybody. It's the end. They plan that shit. You know, they go drop a war or go do a war somewhere. They didn't send the military, they didn't came with the story, told everybody in the States the story, why they feel like they need to go do it. They set and organize all the motherfuckers together. They go do exactly what they set out to do. What the fuck we setting out to do? Like, I don't see no train, plan, no organization. Motherfucker at a bowling alley, and they, nigga, I'm not finna argue with you about basketball. That shit turned into a fight. Somebody start busting right there. Don't nobody want to have nothing to do with it, though. You know, in our culture, they gonna go try to arrest. They gonna they'll turn some shit like that into 20 people getting arrested. It probably was one motherfucker who said, shit, I don't know who this nigga swing. It could be anything. But we have to get to a point where we learn to protect each other, learn how to protect ourselves good enough to the point where you ain't got to have somebody else coming to your community saying, shit, I'm going to go take whoever I need to take because these motherfuckers out of hand. Look at these monkeys. Because we won't call ourselves Hebrews. You know, we won't call ourselves Jews. We ain't left no stone unturned, man. Y'all tell me what y'all got with it, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick before I pass it to Tiller, then Donnie. A lot of us don't even say that we from Africa, from people's own words. So all of us ain't Hebrews. You hear me? People don't even claim that landmass. So, you know, with that being said, we're gonna pass it to Ish. But good shit. Appreciate that insight, brother.
Man. See, I ain't seen that video yet, Knowledge. And I'm definitely gonna do my due diligence to go take a peek at it. But just visualize what you're saying. I get into arguments about basketball all the time.
Yeah.
When I play basketball. Because I'm that Patrick Beverly type of player. You know what I'm saying? People don't like those type of players that's gonna get up in your shit. But anyway, simple arguments throughout this year and last year. Couple things in my life happened where I seen relationships fall behind simple conversations. Simple conversations where somebody just choosing not to understand or just choosing to go with some nonsense. So here we go. It ain't jury this time. But yet again, another one of these black kings, pop, shot dead. The conversations that we be needing to have as black people are tough conversations, but we don't like to have them. You look at certain posts on Facebook and on Instagram, you see certain posts get a lot, certain posts don't, depending on the person also. But I see a lot of positive posts get passed up. And somebody will stop right at a funny, at another post that's cracking a joke, another post that's talking about toxic women and men. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna entertain that. You know. So to a degree, the police chief was right. You know, and when you say police ourselves, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily saying you need to be telling on somebody. But watch what you do. Make sure the motherfuckers around you is moving in a positive way. That's the only way we gonna get somewhere. We done seen a nigga gain all the money in the world for a motherfucker to bust his motherfucking bubble. So we see that ain't the end all to be all. We see that motherfuckers want to keep talking about that money. This ain't no broke nigga shit. But motherfuckers keep talking about that money like it's the end all to be all. And it ain't. But financial literacy and financial freedom will help along with getting your motherfucking mind right. At some point in time, Knowledge, I'm glad you said what you said, because at some point in time, we have to understand who the fuck we are. Them niggas, shit. If they wasn't the richest niggas in the room, it wasn't nothing about two more that was above them. That's it.
Period.
That's it. Because they got their own money. Everybody else probably playing with somebody else's money and all that shit. Them niggas playing with, you know, man, we ain't got to talk about it. We know what it is. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hating ass niggas, all this shit, crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Somebody always looking for a motherfucking strike or something. Basketball. You done shot a nigga over some basketball. Heard it was a dice game too, so shit. Even that. Make sure you surround, when you start getting that money now, make sure you surround yourself with the right type of people, man. You want to shoot some dice? Want to have a private party? Have that shit with your own motherfuckers. Where everybody that walk through that bitch, you know.
Preach.
Shit.
Preach.
Don't go nowhere where you don't know everybody who gonna be there.
Preach.
Past that.
Man, I say all the time, man, like right now, like I'm just happy to be on this live with y'all. Like this is my thing. Like I'm here for wisdom. Like I'm not, I can't wait to see y'all like personally in the flesh. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I give y'all a hug, give y'all flowers right now. You know what I mean? But I just say this all the time, bro. Like people ask me all the time, like, why you don't want to go out, man, bro? Cause I don't trust nobody down here. I don't watch everybody do things in the world out here in Oklahoma City, and this is our city. I hate to be one of y'all bros. Like I'm young. I'm young compared to y'all. So therefore, the hate to see somebody hate off of y'all because of what y'all doing right now in my face. You know what I mean? And y'all have allowed me as a king to be on y'all cast. You know what I mean? Like I'm just I like I said, mentality Monday. It's funny that y'all all done said what we talking about. Y'all have a different mentality. Y'all all have a mentality of y'all want to marry everybody. I love how you said Hebrews, who we are, Israelites. You know what I mean? That's who we are. Like, so we are, and then the fact that another king can really like. The thing is, like, this is what I don't like. Now that my age, I don't talk about. I say this about sports. We're gonna talk sports, but we don't even talk sports. And why I say is because this. You talking at emotionally a team that you don't even own. That's not your team. That's another man's team. And I don't gotta say what color the person that own that team, who it is, but that team. So why are you mad? You don't get paid for it. I don't get my team, which my team is a Cowboys. I'm not gonna get mad because that's Jerry's team. Jerry gonna find all the ways to mess everything up. So I'm cool with that. I understand that. But I'm in realization because I've been a Cowboys since '85. But that's fine. But when you talking about sports, and then when you talk about other grown men and all kind of stuff like that, grown men, they're gonna put that there, and you never know what that is gonna be. So that means they'll do some out of emotions that they probably would never do, especially when you talk about alcohol involved, drugs involved, pill popping, everything, all the worst things in the world that we should not do, not harm on our body. Harm on our body on purpose, but they we doing that, and then y'all get an argument, and you want to knock your dude off. But think about this. One thing I stand on is this: if I'm with y'all, so I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna put it like this: me and you together, if we get in an argument, bro, my thing is this: if we get in an argument, we shouldn't get in an argument because we never know. We around a lot of people. We get in an argument. We should never get mad at each other because we together. But it's other people that we have to deal with. But what if we so mad at each other because we done got into it over like you said, a game, basketball or whatever, and then we can't defend. We don't want to. The person don't want to defend if a person get into it with another dude. These things happen all the time in our black community. And that's sad because kings should never make other kings feel uncomfortable. We should always make sure everybody got their mind on straight. Period. Because we should always be in a comfortable state in our mind, regardless of what's going on, that we know who we with and what our surroundings is. And that's just what I said. I'm young, but I know people just they say you gotta have a sense of humor. Like I do have a sense of humor. I have a sense of humor and understanding that grown kings do not make real grown kings upset. That's what I do now. As a young king. That's just how I feel. Y'all can give me my insight, which I think about that or whatever, but I'm just saying, man, bro, like we just gotta do better. Like I just don't think that when celebrities come into a building, this is who got a lot of money or whatnot out that if you got partners that something should happen to him. you should always protect the money. Because the money is taking care of you too. And that's just me. I don't know, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad. For real.
I can dig that, man. I appreciate that insight, brother. Hey, man, this is happening so often in the community. We often like to demonize rap music. First off, let me say shout out to the police officer for standing up for the hip hop community. Because it seems like to me, everybody's like the Walking Dead. Oh, hip hop is the worst stuff ever. But us seeing TV, everything we watch on TV, killing is normalized. So don't be surprised when you see people over little petty arguments getting killed. When every show you see has killings by the mass numbers, so the visuals and a lot of the rhetoric that's going on, I straddle the fence as far as the artists being in situations getting themselves killed, or actually things going on below the surface where involving their labels that are actually getting them killed. And oftentimes, too often, more than often, we will demonize it with black on black crime. So once again, I say shout out to the police officer for recognizing that this is a mere small percentage of the African-American population and the hip-hop population. But notices that we all get demonized for the small percentage of the people that are committing horrific crimes. So in turn, the hate speech, when we get on here and tear a motherfucker down, it's no difference because this is what leads to shootings. Words. So we get on here in hate speech. It's a lot of us being raised by females, so we take on a lot of feminine energy from our moms. You hear me? A lot of us don't know how to control our tongues. We think we can say anything without ramifications, because the fact of the matter, once diplomacy failed or like conditions, they seem to transpire. So, and nobody claims. See, this is how they operate under killing with diplomatic immunity. I know in Texas, in Oklahoma, hey, it's open carry. What do you mean? What do you mean open carry? Oh, no rules. Anybody can pack a gun. Like motherfuckers really walk around like they the sheriff of the world. Wild West, bro. Nobody's claiming that there's guns everywhere. Pawn shops selling guns before we can get fresh vegetables, fruits and vegetables. Hey, like I said, shout out to Kanye for standing up to this dragon slayer. You hear me? Shout out, because once he gets crucified, like the way he's getting a public crucifixion. But I think Kanye need to quit talking though. He said, I see how I feel. George Floyd feel down when the dude was on his neck for 9.5 years. I like Kanye, bro. I love you, bro, but I can't even formulate a defense because you talking too much. Just shut up, man, at this point. You hear me? Just shut up, man. This is my personal opinion, because once again, like I said, Jesus Christ got crucified in front of how many people? Nobody came to the defense. Just like when you crash and burn yourself out, nobody's coming to rescue you. Amen. Just know that. So if you want to be the sacrificial lamb, it's like we supporting each other crashing out. We supporting hate speech. We saying anything. We got to learn to start building our character traits in our households, with our children, with our women. Our women talk to us so bad. Our men talk to women so bad. The parents to the children. We got to build character traits. So, with that being said, man, we all got to go through these growing pains. And we're in this freestyle edition now. You hear me? We're in this free. Hey, man, big shout outs to the homies Sin City and motherfucking North Dallas. This is a motherfucking movement. You hear me? Slay and Chill Movement Network, Sports, Life, and Art. Hey, that I-35 Connect.
Free reason, man. Free Rando, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Free Lil Rah, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Free my nigga Lil Rah, man. That's my little brother, man.
Free Lil Randis, man.
Oh yeah. Free Randis ass too.
Reason, man. Free.
But You know, a nigga been standing on that North Dallas shit, bro, and when a nigga
Somebody
trip
on the
out,
phone.
I had a lot of niggas around me that were from the clear. Like, if a nigga go back and check out a couple of Smurf Franklin interviews, he got a couple of them where he tell you, nigga, I used to be on the road with Lil Will before I ever decided to rap. Nigga, I was the driver. Real shit. With Smurf Franklin. He was hustling like a bitch, nigga, selling dope. But he'll come jump behind one of the whips, nigga, and drive us around on the road, nigga. Him and Jeff. R.I.P. my nigga Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Smurf Franklin, nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That I-35 connect, man. These boys, like I said, some movements going down.
Shout out.
That's crazy. So when all them people familiar faces, they familiar faces to you. Yeah, bro, like it's funny knowing the world we in, and it's like a whirlwind, man. All right, so I got to get to this because I had several footnotes in listening. Number one, we don't have to ask about a geographical location. Everybody seen last week how much power it carried by calling yourself a Hebrew. You know, people feel a certain way that Takeoff did. They definitely feel a certain way that man passed. Regardless, we can argue with the universe or whatever the fuck, bro, but that's everything happened the way it's supposed to. It's not the circumstances or the hand you dealt in life. It's what you take them cards and create and make it. Because you got a starting line and then you got a finish line, bro. What do you do in between then? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you gonna do in between then? Like we have to be there with it. Because we already there with it. Regardless of what we look at, we in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You either get lost, like bro, we have to be at a point. We'll look and think, well, where's the Hebrew geological standpoint? Where was it at? We'll say shit like that. You know why? I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it a billion. I gotta keep it a billion. I gotta keep it a billion.
Right.
Yeah. We'll say something like that because it's a Dallas and a Fort Worth Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? Shit so split up in our mind, we can't even juggle the fact that we was one people. We can't even fucking think about that. We can't think about the land being one land. We can't think about the fucking universe as a universe. Uni means one verse. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, one band, one sound. Period. We can't think about that shit.
One band, one sound.
We can't think about it. We can't even fathom it. Hey, you're right. You are fucking right. And time clock, nigga. They say when the time start and when it stop. And you believed it one day. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with most motherfuckers. They give them beliefs. Just have faith. Not that you turn over every stone. That shit don't happen no more, goddammit.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, word life. So it's shit like over and over again, man. I look at this shit like this. Rest in light to Takeoff, brother. His uncle was with him. I got two nephews, bro. I got two nephews that's close to the same age. But yeah, bro, I got several nephews, several nieces. I couldn't imagine starting a rap group with one of them, bro. And I tell a motherfucker, hey, nigga, back up off me, homie. I ain't got time to talk to you about no basketball. And nigga like swell up or I feel a certain kind of energy where I can't control myself and then my nephew get killed, bro. I could put myself in that man's shoes. And I'm not saying it's not salt on the wound. Now it's think before you act, because there are a lot of them people right now that's probably thinking, damn, they know exactly. They seen this shit. They lived it. Shit. So what level you really think they on? Y'all think they sitting here like we, yeah, bro. I look and feel shit from a whole different way because nigga done seen this time and time and again. It's just like, bro, if we could just get in the matrix and just slow that shit down or make motherfuckers see what it really is, bro. Yeah. That's in closing though, bro. Somebody else pick it up.
Yeah, that's the freestyle too. This the you heard me? So y'all chime in when y'all feel like it. more of the conversation mode than the.
So,
hear me? So yeah.
My question is this: like, why are we? I just don't understand why we put ourselves in that position as kings, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm gonna tell you, as y'all grow in this cash right here, y'all gonna become bigger in this city. And what y'all doing in this cash right now, people are seeing y'all. It don't matter if y'all get people. That's 2 people that y'all didn't have before. Y'all get 4 people. That's 4 people that y'all didn't have before. I'm one of the people that just jumped on because I just like what y'all was talking about. I thought it was cool because y'all don't care what y'all do. Y'all just talk because y'all talk about stuff that normal people will not talk about. So that my thing is this: when God blesses y'all to be where y'all supposed to be, why would I take y'all into a situation that I know that y'all will be hindered? I'm asking y'all like I'm that dude. I'm just that dude. Like, I don't understand. We can be putting people in positions that when you solve mentality, people you don't got control of their whole, even their body, their insight, and their intellect, and they don't even know the Bible. What type of action to make? And then you don't put something in that position. Or the people around you, your circle. Because we all have circles. We have people that we really trust. So why do we, as us being, put ourselves in that type of situation when we can avoid it? Because we don't gotta be there. Like, let's have us a crap game. At least we know when we get mad, we lost. At least we all laugh about it. And cracking up. I'm just joking when I say that. I don't have I live life with crack game because I was just talking to one of my bros on Facebook about how he told me when I was younger, don't roll dice, don't side bet, chill out. Go have you a drink, talk to some chicks. When he told me, I was young. I was like 22 years old. Because he was from Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, what y'all think? Like,
so what you took from that, bro? When he said, when he told you about the dice shooting, because that was the first thing they said with this Takeoff shit. That was the first story that it was dice. It was dice. So what you heard about the dice?
So look, I know about dice game. So we used to have dice game, and I would never roll dice. Like, I'd go there just having fun. That's why I was battling alcoholism. So therefore, I just be drinking, having fun. I be watching them, and my partners then would do it. And then my dude from Chicago, he was looking like this ain't nothing. He was cracking up. He was rolling because he'll lose, and then he'll just come over there and talk to me, and we'd be drinking, and he'd be like, "This ain't nothing. Like, when we win a shot, bro. Like, listen, this side bet and all have this one." He said, "Bro, a dude will roll you until he got a penny, because he feel like as long as he have a penny, he can win all his money back." And when
they want to fucking bet back. Nah, nigga, I ain't betting back. It's over with, nigga.
Pass the dice, man.
Pass the dice, nigga.
Dirty. What you gonna have to do, Dirty?
Yeah.
And look, it was funny because on this social media post, they brought up a street in my city, in our city, that I was presented to this in a few years in my darkest days, and I told this dude, I'm like, I'm not going. But now to hear him say, how was that game on that street for me? It just blew my mind that situation still happens, because I know how scary, because that night, me dealing with that person, it turned out bad because he got mad because I was busting his butt in dominoes. And I was whooping his butt, and we were betting.
Hey, bro, what tip UBM 21? What that shit mean, bro?
So this is Tip Uncle Brothers Moving. So this is my company.
Look, we can't see, bro. You gonna rep that shit? You gotta rep it the right way for real.
So this is Uncle Brothers Moving Solution. We move family like family, and you know that's my number.
Damn,
right there.
I needed you when I moved to Texas.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I needed you when I moved out to
Then on the back,
yeah,
the problem's already solved. You know what I mean?
That's problems already solved. Real shit.
That's the motto. So my thing was this. So he told me that, and then you know the fact of he told me that, but then my daddy told me straight up. My daddy said we was joking, like me and my brothers and like my brother-in-laws and my brothers, we was rolling dice, playing for dollars. You know what I mean? Just dollars. And my daddy was there because we were having a little shindig. And my daddy looked at us and he was just shook his head and laughed at us. He said, "Y'all don't even know what y'all playing with. Y'all need to stop it." And then that's when I knew it was for real. He said, "I watched people get killed over the dice game there." So
yeah,
you know, we don't
serious.
Dice,
like
real
serious.
When
Just
people
being out and about is real serious, man. People gotta, you know, they know once they're going in foreign territories, they from Atlanta, they not from Texas. So first off, they out of bounds. So you technically, you know how motherfuckers is. All this guy.
They went to a war. They went to a war.
They said Takeoff was peaceful, wasn't tripping with nobody. Like I said, a lot of times that shit will get you killed when you don't turn up. Cause motherfucker think you scared. Like nigga, you motherfucker start barking. Little chihuahua chase your ass down the street if you let him. You know what I'm saying? That shit will get you killed. But what I would advise for the rappers, man, get y'all some security, man. Y'all got all the paper, man. Y'all not ordinary people. You are celebrities. You are superstars. People is out here hating, doing bad. They want to just get in an altercation, man. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Oh, whoop dirty, man. That old bitch ass. This is knowledge key, man. I know that nigga. He hate. I might be over a bitch. Motherfucker hate you like a motherfucker over a bitch. You hear me? He thinking about you. He thinking about you fucking his woman more than the woman is. The woman gonna be like, damn, you sure.
You're like,
you gonna feel the energy.
I know what he did to her. Say they gonna picture that shit for real.
Say, yeah, man, niggas be hating, bro. You hear me? It's a lot of negative energy going on. So it's good spirit, people is good, but it's bad people too. It's a balance. What happened when it's a collision? It's energy. So
they went to a war.
Energy.
They went to a war though. Like, why would you like this? I was talking to my sister. They went to a war. Like, why would
you heard what the police said though, right? The police said I spoke to his mother.
No. I was.
No. I'm showing gratitude to what you said. You right. He did go to a war zone, but I'm trying to tell you the aftermath of what happened.
Go ahead.
These cats have people. These cats have people in Atlanta that love that man though. Like and they different type people too. Motherfuckers with a whole lot of money, a whole lot of this and that. They came to Houston today.
Why you think?
You know what I'm saying?
Houston?
I didn't hear that. I haven't heard that yet.
Bro, the police say we are going to solve this. We know who it is. They don't want it to turn into something. Like it said, what he said earlier was real. Like you don't want to pour salt in the wound. Nah, you don't. Shit hostile already. Motherfuckers who don't know, who not in tune, don't know. But if you know, bro, like you know, that shit ain't just, there wasn't no small shit that happened. You know, that wasn't no lot of cash deaths though. Yeah, that shit was, that's not what that was right there, bro. You know, we was on here last night.
What you mean by that? What you mean?
They shot Takeoff in the head.
Bro, in the end of the day, I could say the most without saying the most. You know what I'm saying? There was labels. Basically, what you would call labels, certain people involved in the inner circle of that party, bro, it was a private party. It wasn't a bowling alley party. This was a private party. So at the end of the day, whatever happened there, when you see the aftermath of what happened there, you have to read in between the lines. I'm not gonna tell you what could happen or break down. A lot of that shit is not my business. Where I'm at is somewhere else. What I'm talking about tomorrow is something else different. I'm not gonna get involved in other people's business to the extent that I know it is. But yeah, that's not my job. But at the same day, I'm saying, bro, if you can't see the effects of what possibilities are there, something is wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like on so many levels. And see, this ain't no industry. Yeah, this ain't no industry shit or none of that.
Private party.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
I want to speak on this, and this ain't it could have something to do with this, and it might not, but it's an elephant, and it's called envy. Envy is a spirit be hopping from body to body, person to person. You know what I'm saying? We look at the situation. Was this fight a ruse for somebody to get an open shot? Was it this individual who started the fight? Was he wanting to have some problems? Did he got hidden animosity towards them? Like you said, it's a private party. But that don't mean you know everybody in the party. Amen. That just means you know the person who's in charge, or you know somebody who knows somebody that's in charge. You see what I'm saying? They came in as guests. It wasn't none of they people there. Probably a lot of Texas and California niggas there. Straight up.
That is kind of funny.
You know what I'm saying?
He right.
And just like I said, man, envy is a spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's alive and kicking, jumping from body to body. Got to be aware of your surroundings. When you get to playing with that type of money, or any type of money, you got money in your pocket, you're worth something, man, take care of yourself. Make sure you're putting yourself in the right situations. You know, if you're a millionaire, shoot dice with millionaires. Maybe everybody can walk away from that motherfucker.
Yeah, they will.
The money
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I just wanted to speak on that part, the envy part, just for a quick little second, man, just to throw that out there. You know.
Hey, I thought about this too. Think about this. The Migos have been like the hottest rap group in a long time, right? They shot the little brother. And people somewhat say that Takeoff is the best one out of all of them. I done heard this, and I don't really know him like that. My favorite
I heard a lot of people say it too. Somebody just said that on the panel. He said that.
My favorite song is "Walking Like They Talking." Listen, but
man, that's my
I'm a Wayne fan. I'm a Wayne.
I think Offset, he's the hook master, so that's why he stand out more.
I'm a Wayne fan, and Takeoff is on one of Wayne's songs on his Carter 5. That I
got Cardi.
So, but people look, Wayne's let Takeoff. Other than that, all Wayne's song with Quavo is because of DJ Khaled. But on Wayne's album, he has put Takeoff on there every time. And we know how we feel about Wayne because we know who Wayne is.
Well, you know, the realistic thing about the Migos is Quavo is the least lyrically talented.
See, but I still gotta get him the. I gotta get him the flowers because everybody tell him that he the best.
But Quavo make beats.
Right.
Quavo is a producer. Okay. Turn that beat up, Quavo.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Offset nice too. Just by choice though, my choice was always, you know what I'm saying, Takeoff.
Your voice deep.
Takeoff.
Your voice deep.
After he came with Stir Fry.
My bitches is bad and bullshit. Cooking to work with them. Y'all got Offset fucked up.
Yeah.
Dirty
gonna say Offset.
I ain't saying he's
Dirty
gonna
say Offset.
Also gotta give his wife though.
And he got Cardi.
But Stir Fry, don't forget about Stir Fry though.
Quavo
gonna
say most.
Flicking like it's stir fry. In the kitchen, bitch twisting like it's stir fry.
It wasn't kicking it bad and bougie.
Hey,
the song was
Quavo,
bigger. I'm just saying that don't. I mean, shit. The song was bigger. That's
Quavo
all.
Like
was. The song was
he
bigger.
Like Post Malone though. I ain't even know he was making the beats. Like he like Post Malone though. He gonna outsell everybody in that group, bro. If he by himself, it ain't no question about it.
You think so?
Quavo gonna
Post Malone be making
it ain't no thought. It ain't no thought.
He
say
make
who?
beats. Post Malone make beats.
Nah, he don't make beats. He just got the proper spectrum for the connection. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
he
ain't got. They're just like it's
for the connection. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There we go.
He gonna get on that motherfucker and sing on that motherfucker.
I mean,
Post Malone, all right though. Post Malone,
straight, but it just
he from Texas.
Like people say,
ain't he from Texas?
Yeah, he from Texas. He from Dallas, like Plano or some shit. Yeah, he from right here too. But at the end of the day, man,
big time Cowboy fan. He be
look, word like say
man,
Oklahoma State Cowboys,
man. Listen here, we about to get somebody mute that nigga, man. Somebody mute that nigga, man.
Hey,
mute that nigga, man.
I got to say this
Cowboys, man.
Hey, bro.
Mute that nigga, man. You don't even know who my team is. You don't even know who my team is. You don't even know who my team is. You'll stop talking.
I don't give a care if you're Eagle.
Who? I ain't no damn Eagle fan. I ain't no Eagle fan.
Who are you?
Kansas City, nigga. Cheap, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
yeah.
A long time. I don't think
yeah. Hey, that's the same thing niggas do. They be like, well, who your favorite player? Jordan, nigga. Okay. Yeah, you right.
From the Eagles.
Yeah. Hey, back to that Takeoff shit, bro. The last thing that I can spill or put there to this, definitely showing respect to that man life, King, but it is an energy thing. This happened on a night where everybody did rituals where they dress up to be something else. Everybody's playing a role that night. Like spirits run rampant. You know, they had a birthday party where somebody's birthday occurred while these rituals are taking place. Nobody wants to pay attention to the energy. Like I did happen to watch one of the Halloween. Hold on, yeah, God. I did want to. This was Halloween, the night of Halloween. Yeah, you good, God. Square business. But this is the night Halloween happened. And this is November 1st now because it's 2:30 in the morning. 3 o'clock is the witching hours. So you talking about literally 30 minutes, but I'm a numbers person. Like I calculate all that shit. But a lot of people, don't look at it. But I say, okay, this date happened, this person out here, and then everybody that's there say this person had a cup that it should have been a drink in, but it was empty. And they kept seeing him drink it like he was having an out-of-body experience. And then boom, something happened. He turned around, he get shot, he get clipped out there, but he was already acting like he wasn't in his body already, bro. At the end of the day, there's something higher than us. There's something bigger than us. We ignore it is what they call ignorance. It's you knowing something there, but I'm gonna ignore that shit anyways. I'm ignorant of the fact. The fact that I'm feeling it, the fact that I'm connected with it and I know it, but I'm gonna act like I don't know. Eventually you get caught in the crosswind. So I just say the energy. We have to start paying attention to the energy. All last week we talked about, and I was even thinking, yeah, bro, I don't know what to call us. I don't know what to call us. But then I started hearing this movie happen right when Kanye West say at the same particular time. I'm talking about numbers games here, but at the same particular time, the Kanye West is saying shit like he didn't already said slavery didn't happen. Now he says George Floyd died from fentanyl, and then he turns around and said Jews run the music industry. Then he says Jews run the movie industry. And then he say we the original Hebrews. And all of a sudden, motherfucker, he started losing contracts. The whole wall started falling down. But the whole time, the people that actually promote and put money in music where say, I'm smoking on this nigga tonight, I'm smoking on Tuka. It's okay though. Shit, smoke on Tuka. We're gonna put $1 billion behind that bitch. We're gonna keep rotating that shit. Y'all niggas, y'all black. But the moment a motherfucker say, I'm a Hebrew, the people that run everything get angry. Why? There's power in words. And as long as we keep acting like, oh shit, fuck it, we don't, I figured it out through us right here, just boom, bumping gums, this and that. I said, hit dog or holler. I heard them hoes hollering. I kept hearing in the media. I say, boom. Hey, that you know what? Roll, because that's how I think anyway, shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way against the grain. Like all the way. So I hear that shit, boom, got you. That's where it's at. Oh, you mad now, like shit. But a lot of people fear to say certain shit. And it's like, fear for what? Fear for what? Takeoff was at a bowling alley, bro. They say he was chilling all night. Ain't say nothing to nobody. He ain't here now. Nah, bro, whatever. Yeah.
No. Okay, I hate to cut you out, big bro. Hey, deference. You know, go ahead. Finish what you were saying. Finish what you were saying.
In a lighter line with that, bro. I'm saying, it's energy. It's energy, and bruh is not gone. Let's not forget to put that in there. A caterpillar literally dies before it becomes a butterfly. Like there are so many examples in nature where maggots turn to flies. There's different shit where shit goes into a cocoon, dies, and then flourishes. You say what?
I know that.
Yeah. Man, my closing statement, man. This is happening much too often, man. You know, so it's going on across the globe, all state to state in America. This is mostly likely the African American experience, and it's a shame that we only see it when it's some famous people. It's a tragedy nonetheless. But I often think we suffer from classism issues more than racism issues, and that's affecting our opinions drastically because we have to address issues to people we work for and people who are teaching us. So when they say shut the fuck up and get back to work, it's real. When somebody goes against the grain and stands up. Also, another narrative that we're supporting Kanye. I personally think we juicing Kanye to crash out. That's my personal opinion. It's real because we don't have anything to lose. But like I said in closing, man, we got to do better. We got to do better.
Hey,
tell Kanye to fuck with me, shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Real talk. I really come on this. Look, I don't care who watches this podcast. If they see me, I'll be cool with it. You wanna know why? I really like respect y'all to the T. The reason why, because I'm trying to tell y'all, people be looking like, that is this. I'm really in the church, man. You gonna look at my page, man. I'm in this thing, like right there. But I really come on here to really like let people know that I don't give a care about what you think of me, because if I can be around these big bros right here, and it don't matter what y'all see. You can't judge Jordy, you can't judge knowledge, you can't judge tease, you can't do that. Like y'all gotta just like you can't judge them about what y'all doing on this podcast or what y'all talking about. But to make people feel uncomfortable that what y'all talking about, and I can be on here and be myself, and y'all accept me to let me be myself, and y'all still like me and like who you are, like what you talking about? How was your week? Like for me, that's cool because that's what I'm trying to be in the city. Same thing what y'all trying to do in the city. I'm just trying to be there too. Like so that means every saying knowledge is do it. I'm vibing with that because I had somebody try to tell me today, like, you just can't say whatever you want to and say what you want to on the internet. I said, why not? If I have a platform, I can say whatever I want to. If you want to get a move on me or not, you don't like my business or not, you want to tell me I'm political or what race or anything like that, that's on you. But I still got to be me. I don't care who tell me that I can't be, but nobody gonna tell me if I own myself, if I own all my rights of what I got, I can do whatever I want to. Because I have the right to crash out, like we saying, I have the right to crash out on my own. But I gotta do it the right way in my own zone, in my own lane. You know what I mean? Like that's what I say. So therefore, I agree with everything that y'all got going on. And I'm trying to like boost y'all podcast to the best because y'all lit. Like y'all really lit. Nobody like y'all. I tell you, nobody's talking like y'all. I'll be up all night. I don't sleep. I'm up all night. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm up all night. I don't go to, besides the time I fell asleep on the path, but I was tired as hell, man. I did a child.
I did. I heard that shit, homie. I heard that shit.
I tell
you fall asleep on that bitch, dog. Goddamn Tiller cracking up out of the motherfucker.
Hey,
bro. What's going down?
Look.
Hey, Tiller laughing like a bitch.
Morning, bro.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all pulling up. You heard me? Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all heard fucking with us.